boy, what you looking at? I got a TKO on wherever the pool is at. What you looking at, boy? What you looking at? Got two toolies of my own, I don't need a gat. Hold up, no sir. Step into the mic, bring me closer. Sabotage back in the lab, and to stop that, you gonna have to go through both. The swole up. Anytime I pull up the bars, I buck up my shoulders and pour the heart. Word to God, my gift.
Hey everybody, what's up? What's up? You see the change up if y'all watching live. Ladies and gentlemen, it is the Knockout Hour here. And that's why I put the title right there, because you know what? We got Snooty Fox right here. Right here, we're together.
Why not?
And I mean, it's the best tag team in the world on your podcast together. We're going to try to do this more often because we want our fans to get that experience of knowing that we hit the roads together and we can do the show together. So perfect combination. So for those of y'all that be here every week, I appreciate y'all coming back. Thank y'all for now having us being over 100,000 strong for several weeks. I think this point we're like over a month now.
Yeah,
it's been over a month that y'all have kept joining us, and we want to appreciate it. And to the new viewers and listeners to the Knockout Hour, I am the notorious one, the biggest one, the everything you need to be. I'm TKO, Teddy Allen Jr., and I'm gonna let him introduce himself.
And as always, it's your boy Snooty Fox. I'm here. I'm in the building, man. There's no split screen. Nothing separating us.
Mm-hmm. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. And we coming to y'all live from, I guess you would say, the TKO layer. No, it's more like, say, the spot where I convene and spend a lot of my time. That's right. And so, hey, what a weekend we had. Weekend we had. We'll talk about that part around 7:20. We'll talk about more in depth about what happened this past week with Icon Professional Wrestling as we celebrated a great show called Slam or Treat. And we also are bringing back, for you ladies and gentlemen, y'all love him. We love him. We got the cuz of IPW. And he will be here to let you guys know his rundown and reviews of the show. And he's the man behind the music, making it happen in this. It's a family thing, man. We always try to make sure that we put on for our families because, and cuz love us, we love him. And then also my mom and wife works the door. It's a family affair. You know what I'm saying? Well, anyway, before we get into, I guess, the meat and potatoes, of professional wrestling, we like to do a thing where we engage and let y'all people know about our regular life, right? Like not just what we do in the ring, but I think a lot of people like to know what we do outside. So I'm gonna kick it to my man Snoots. We can hold off on the Icon talk.
Okay.
But everything else, man, let's go ahead and let these people know.
So, I mean, honestly, man, and I don't know, past several days, I just I don't know. I can be very transparent, man, and just tell y'all, I've had some struggles. Like y'all see, if y'all watch wrestling and y'all see me in the ring, y'all might think this guy's invincible. You may not, but like I got the same blood you got, and I got struggles just like you have, and it's been pretty rough, and I just been kind of trying to get through the struggles and still doing the things that I've made myself responsible to do, or I don't even know the word. It's been surreal. What's the word? The things you signed up for. I'm trying to do my obligations, things I'm obligated to do. That's what I'm trying to say, man. And it's just been a rough several days, and I'm on the other side of it now, and it's awesome to be able to see the light now. So,
and it's very understandable because, like you said, man, I think that we create. It can be false or not. I mean, some people believe what we do in our profession that financially we're well taken care of, and that's not necessarily the case. As us being independent wrestlers, we don't have a guarantee when we hit those roads. We don't have a guarantee to a lot of the payouts. The house could be full, yet you can be getting pennies on the dollar at times. And yet he's absolutely correct. Outside of the ring, we do have normal jobs, or what we like to say in our industry, shoot jobs, meaning my real job. Because again, we don't have a, let's say, $1 million contract from the WWE, which please call us. Please. Somebody. Call us. We ready to go, man. Y'all got what is it? The Motor City Machine Guns. Would you like them? Let us come on. Put us on. We'll job here. Hey, let's do it. Hey, John Wood, come give us a shot, man. I'll put on the suit and tie for y'all.
I swear.
But no, be honest with you guys, like just like he just said, and we go through things in life, and no matter how hard we work, sometimes some circumstances can put a bigger toll on your life than other things at times. And this is one of those times where, ladies and gentlemen, it's good to know like this man right here has been prayed up. I know it's been tough, but like I say, I prayed with this man to let him know that everything gonna be all right. Because when we got God in our lives, that it may not be for right now, but God said, hey, just keep believing, I got you. And that hand is there, everybody. That goes to everybody out here listening.
Reach out for it.
Absolutely, because when we pray, and I pray with other people, I pray to let God know I'm grateful for what you're giving me and what you are going to give me, because you're a good and gracious God. So like he said at the time, it's still an ongoing situation. However, he's on the other side, and that's more important than anything else. So at the end part of the show, we will discuss that a little bit more for your guys if y'all think y'all could help a brother out, in the sense of saying again that people got to realize that's how we get by in life, is being able to help someone up in a time of need. And so we'll be able to get to that later on the show, because again, that's one thing in this life we have to learn is if we're not helping each other out, then how can we grow as individuals on this round ball that we are?
That's right.
You know what I mean?
And speaking of that, man, it's crazy because like we are the most and no pat on the back, but we'll get out in the streets and stand on the side of the road and we'll collect money, supplies for kids. We'll collect food for people who are in need, and I mean, so it's I don't know, man. And that's just coming from our hearts. We expect nothing in return. I had no idea the situation I'm in right now would ever come, but it's here. And I'm just saying that's we some all right dudes, bro.
I really think that. I think people get that, again, they understand from speaking to us, because again, rumor travels faster. Any bad news travel better than good news. So you're absolutely right, man. I think that when we go out here, we mean it from the bottom of our hearts, because God lead us to what we think is a better purpose. And also yet it's times where you got to look upon the people you think are the strongest sometimes isn't as always as strong as you think they are.
Right.
And it's because we have people in our lives that depend on us. So we have to be that rock, that foundation. We are fathers, we have children. So we got to let people know, what we're really going to. All right. Just to let you know, that'd be 720. All right. Thank you for that. All right. So I'm going to answer one thing real quick before I would say something about what went on transpired in my life. But right here, we got a question from that's Willie. Yeah. And it says, why do you think people are talking so bad about Sid Vicious after his passing? And the second part of that is, he said, we need to be better fans, people. With exclamation marks. Thank you for that.
Thank you.
So on the first part, I would say that it's easy to talk about somebody when they're not here.
To defend themselves.
Correct. And like you said, it's easy to say something behind somebody's back because you ain't saying it to the person directly. So I would say is a person that deals with that on a regular basis, where the perception of what I am rather than who I am as the individual. I know a lot of people say stuff behind my back, and that's the purpose of why, because they're afraid to approach me. And if you had it on your heart to let me know. Because I'm gonna be honest, I'm not really a confrontational person. I match your energy where you want to match it at. But I'd also know too when someone is misinformed or don't know a lot about me, and that's what a lot of people do in this wrestling business. Let's say this man sat there and gave his career to professional wrestling. He also led other people that's successful in Hall of Famers like the Harlem Heat.
That's right.
Without without Sid Vicious giving that opportunity to Stevie Ray, then Stevie Ray passed it to his brother. We wouldn't have this man out here promoting and doing the best for wrestling. So when you're absolutely correct, I do not like the bad talk or slander. I would say personally, through my channels of what I see, I do not see it. So I think that is one good thing, that it's not all over as much. Last part I would like to add to that to say, you're absolutely right when it comes, and I use the word absolutely because it's a 100%. You're correct. we have to carry on the burden of your emotions, your pains, your feels when you come to us, because we deal with stuff in our regular lives as well too. And yeah, so we got the weight of the world sometimes on our shoulders with our home lives, and then we carrying on your comments and then your emotions, where say sometimes I can't even lift myself up, but I know I can't give up, just like me and him have not given up in our lives, because we know that it's just words. And you're right, people do better realize sometimes that your comments may seem meaningless to you, but for someone like me and myself and my brother right here, we can really be going to bed with that every night with us, you know. So you're absolutely right, man. Do you have any things you'd like to answer that as well?
Man, yeah, I don't know. I always respect Sid, man, and his work. You know, he a big guy like I am, and he wasn't afraid to do things outside of his comfort zone, which in some cases complicated his life and his career. Like he broke his leg, he jumped off the deal. You try to do bigger stuff because all big men slam. They do this, they do that, power moves. Just like me, I came in, I want to try to flip. I want to do all the stuff that you don't expect my big ass to be able to do. And then I get hurt, you know? And so, yeah, I got nothing but respect for that man. The only thing these people, the comments that I seen, they're talking about the little interviews or the little promos where he was unable to. Oh, yeah. That's what they're saying. Yeah. So okay. I don't hear nothing like about Sid the man, because they don't know. He didn't let nobody into his life, as far as I know. Correct. I don't know nothing about his background because he didn't put it out there. I know Sid Vicious the wrestler. I know Studi Fox the wrestler. I know TKO the wrestler. But outside of that, unless we invite somebody into our lives, into our homes, you don't know what the hell is going on. So you can't even speak on that. And especially if it's somebody who ain't even been in the business, you ain't got no business speaking on it, no way. So we ain't listening to that shit.
To piggyback off of that, that's a great point, because we want to let people know this right here. And you can take it where you want to, be honest with you, but I'm being very clear. When you go to a sporting arena, when you go buy a ticket, let's say the World Series is coming up. So you got the Yankees and you had the Mets in the World Series. As a fan, do you ever see anyone like yourself that's a fan on the baseball field throwing a pitch during the game? So if they don't do that there, then don't ask me about, I would love to come do a chop, or I would love to get in the match. You're right. Then go to training.
Dang. Let me in the ring. Can you body slam me right quick?
Okay. What? Do it look like I go in the field for the Carolina Panthers to try to say I can score a touchdown? No.
Then you finally body slam somebody.
Oh, yeah. Me. Right. Then let it be. They want to do it to you.
Slam their ass.
Yeah, they want to do it to you.
Now they crying.
Right. Oh, man. It's my fault that. Oh, and then too, you want to chop me. Right,
worst person in the world.
So you want to chop me without knowing how to do it right? Because again, you think you know everything. That's well and good. Well, let me give you one back then, because in our business we call it give one, take one. Yeah, you see, again, you wouldn't know that unless you're in the game. So if I'm gonna say this, you can get offended all you like, because we getting offended that you think for 1 second that, like he said, he cutting a promo. This is not this ain't Hollywood. Okay, even your favorite actors are acting. Leonardo DiCaprio is a person. The character he portrays in the movie is a character. Until you see Iron Man, Robert Downey Jr. fly around in your skies, then don't sit here and try to say we do it fake.
I ain't never seen his ass fly.
I swear to God, but you'll sit here and watch a movie like Marvel, so the Hulk is real. If that's the case, then I am the Hulk. All right? So for a lot of y'all want to sit here and criticize us, and I'm glad. Thank you, my man Will.
That was a great
question. Thank you. You're right, because I'm glad you said it. It's irritating us, because why would you get irritated? Again, for some of you, and I ain't going that low with it, but if you are, let's say, a computer technician, you don't see me volunteering to do your job when you sitting there doing it in my home, or you working on my computer. So stay in your lane, and then if you want to drive on this road to get to the destination we get to, first it starts with training, and then after that. Then just maybe then you may catch me going back down this road to see you to go back to my destination, which would be retirement, and I may catch you. Yeah. But until then, shut up.
And training ain't even necessarily gonna guarantee you the outcome that you even speaking about now. Yeah. Because look, that shit, people done been through training, and look, they can't do what the hell they supposed to do. Now I'm gonna tell you, You get out there and you think the shit is a game. This shit ain't, man, bro.
Ain't nothing sweet in this business. I'm telling y'all that.
If
right.
you get in,
Y'all
you get in the ring with me, and you ain't doing what the hell you supposed to do, and you Teddy will tell you,
oh, we're gonna talk about that because here's it. Okay, so we're gonna do some things really quick. But thank you for that question. Let's knock some things down. Tonight is one of those nights where, hey, I want to listen to about WWE. I want to hear. Let me give you a rundown of WWE. What happened really fast. Roman, Jay ended up coming on SmackDown. And I'm not being funny, guys. I'm not, because we have a thing that we do. We wrestle here, so I think this is it's an iconic night. But Roman and Jimmy seem to be still having problems finding another person to help them out, and we already know the outcome going to be. So we see the road to Survivor Series. So tonight, if you came here to listen to this about a lot of other combat sports news, we're going to talk about our combat sports news, that's what you're here for. And we're glad that you are, and stay with us because we're going to have fun. Really quick, I'm going to get this out really fast too. For right now, you can go ahead and check out Fantasy Good Sports. If you're looking for the right person to be able to help you direct your fantasy drafts, give you good picks, free agencies, a lot of players are hurt right now. The right man to go to and the right company he goes to is Good Fantasy Sports. So you right here at the bottom of the screen, you can check them out on all platforms. And that's right, he will help you win your fantasy championships. I know a lot of people put money in it. I'm not a fantasy player. However, I do enjoy sports. So if you guys are looking for that, please go follow that great company on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. And again, you will receive cutting edge content for your fantasy football league and dynasty and redrafts. You got trade value, we got rankings, starts and stats, we got film breakdown and mock drafts. Come on now, what more can you ask
everything
for?
You want is right at the bottom of the screen. Just watch the scroll, baby.
Absolutely. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. So shout out to my mans and them, and that's Fantasy Good Sports. And you could also directly hit them up at fantasygoodsports@gmail.com.
Bingo.
All right, man, my mans. All right, so that leads us to great question. Thank you for that moment, because that let us get that out, because we're getting better at this thing. So right now, since I feel like we are. Yeah, we're getting better at this. Flow's getting better, right? And it's better when you can see both of us, two handsome gentlemen, right here together. That's right.
For the
ladies. Ladies. Mama Sadie's. I'm about
to try to hit a note. I forgot I couldn't say that. I tried.
No, but shout out to y'all for joining. This is fun, man. Like I said, we're trying some new things. Cause like me and the Snoots here, we're getting a little long in the tooth in some things we didn't do along the way. However, we're working on it now. So we're working on our Patreon for it's going to be Icon Pro, and it's going to be a lot of good things for you guys. We're going to have some content that, again, I try to speak and say certain things on here because of some of the children and the content and stuff like that. I try to be respectful for everybody that's listening and watching. However, we will start doing some things where you can go over here and be able to listen to us, and we'll continue the conversation uncanny. It'll be 1% uncensored, rated, whatever the heck you want to rate it. But in those moments, it's going to be 18 and up. So we're going to tell children, please do not be on there.
Please.
You should not be on there. So you should be sleeping. Yes, because when we talk about these subjects, this is definitely off the cuff. We're just going to say some stuff that we're going to say. I try to keep this show again. And we try to keep this show again to let you know about what's going on in wrestling, MMA, and boxing. That's our main objective. I think that we do a very good job here. That's what y'all tune in. Wow. And so that we want to keep it there. But however, there's other things we do want to talk about. Like, again, how we started this show, talking about our lives. There's more things we could be able to really discuss. Yeah. And we'll get to
not that. Here.
Yeah, not here. No. Because again, our kids are watching.
Yeah, I know my kids can't ask the bed. What time is it?
A lot of stuff you really can't say.
So I want my kids to go to bed. They probably sit back.
I know Tiana gonna come down soon as the podcast. So there's a couple things we can't say. But
go your ass to bed. I know you watching.
So right now, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna go ahead and dive into the review of a great event here in Burlington, North Carolina that just happened this past Saturday night. It was Icon Pro Slam or Treat. And ladies and gentlemen, we're going to bring on the man behind the music, the man behind, again,
the myth, the man,
the legend. And this is definitely one thing is it's the cuz.
Go.
He's the cuz.
Oh.
It's cuz from I.
Yeah, I got
W. What up, cuz?
What's good with y'all,
What's
boy?
cracking?
Oh, can't hear you on this end.
Can y'all hear me?
Yep, I can hear you now. Yep.
Y'all boys
So what's going on, cuz? How you doing?
chilling, man. Shoot, I'm really in here cooking right now. I ain't gonna lie. I probably had to step away for like a quick second.
Oh.
All right, if you do, just give us a sign. We'll keep it rocking and rolling while you're doing that.
All right.
What you cooking?
All right. So, yeah, go ahead.
So y'all want me to kind of just jump in?
So what I'm gonna go and let everybody know is cuz right here is gonna let y'all know his review of what he seen and viewed at Icon Pro Wrestling. Be honest with you, he does help us out tremendously at the shows. He's my right hand man when it comes down to making sure I'm good to go as we try to get everything knocked out. So he's gonna give you guys a rundown of again what he's seen, what he experienced at Icon Pro Wrestling, and we'll get to some other things on the back end with that.
All right. That's a big. So last show, quick show, nice 6 matches. So I'm going to run through these 6 matches from top to bottom. First match, it was a 3-way tag match between AJ and TNT, Becky Lynch and the tag champions, the Ebony Giants. I'm going to say that's a wild name. I ain't gonna lie, it's a wild name.
They came up with that.
Yeah.
Power on.
Oh,
Auxiliary mode.
sorry,
Yeah.
cuz.
You said what?
Oh, my bad. Go ahead. Continue.
For this match, I think the match started out really, really well. It started out with some good pay. All the teams were involved and engaged. I do feel like AJ wasn't into the match at first, as much as he should have been, but he did get incorporated near the middle and end. The ref lost control of the match a couple times. Like, you know, when it's a big tag team match, you know, the other tag partner that might not be the legal man might come in and they're gonna hit somebody, and somebody's gonna come and hit somebody, somebody's come and hit somebody, and the ref kind of just stood there. So it kind of made the match a little sloppy. So it kind of ended off a little sloppy and unorganized. It was still a good match to start out the show, but I feel like it could have been, it could have ended out a little better the way it started. So I kind of gave that one a nice 4 out of 10. Second match, it was Kazi versus my guy K Killer. This was my favorite match of the night, and for a reason being, it was the shortest match, but it was full of action from start to end. The crowd was into it. These two guys are really going at it. For those who may have never seen a show, K Killer is an athlete, a freak athlete. He gets up, he gets into the food. He does a great job with selling. I feel like sometimes he can do a little overselling. Sometimes he does a good job with the make the crowd really hurt out there. There was a spot in the match where he was diving off the top rope, and it was meant to be a reversal. So Kazi was supposed to drop kick him out the air, but K Killer got so high that when he drop kicked him, it kind of was a little off, a little box, but the box still looked good because when he came, K Killer's jaw hit right into Kazi's foot. So it might not exactly how he wanted, but it still ended out looking good. You know, like it was just really good flow. Like I said, crowd was into it the whole time. My favorite match, just based off of it, so short. Not for me. Third match was another tag match of Metallica and Nick Richards versus Buddy Flowers and JT Moss. I really liked the story that was told in this match. Metallica was somebody who was really proud of JT, but with skill of Nick Richards, and Nick Richards was on him the whole night. I need you to do this, kick out that. And JT, but like, come on, man, you know, you're one out. I feel like with this match.
Cuz, 1 second. You cutting in and out real bad. It's not.
I hear me good now?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Keep trying. Yeah.
JT was a beast. Like he was a beast this night. Everybody played their role. There were 2 hot tags, and they both were executed pretty well. Like I like the hot tags that they did. They all came together at the end, but for me, I don't like that Nick came together with them. I feel like Nick should have been like, man, F y'all. I don't want to be but y'all.
Yeah,
I agree.
Yeah.
I honestly didn't even like that Metallica was with him. Like, and
we know you love Metallica.
rocking Metallica, that's my guy. So I kind of F y'all too. Like, I don't even want to be on y'all side, man. I'm over here rocking with them. But it ended up being a feel-good story that kind of wrapped the story up together with the crowd. I get that one a 7 out of 10. I'm gonna give you a quick signal because I'm about to take some out the oven real fast, real quick. So give me like 2 minutes.
Bring us up.
All right, go ahead.
We hungry.
So we're gonna break down some things until the cuz of IPW gets back. So this past weekend, that's why in wrestling is cards subject to change. Things happen in life that we cannot control. However, we was able to move some things around in order to make it work, right? And we was able to. Unfortunately, it wasn't 7, but we gave them a solid 6. It fulfilled. Hey, we went a little bit over time, but at least it was a ball. Everybody enjoyed themselves. So again, some of these match cards may not be accurate. However, at least it is displaying the talent and or who's on the show. But yes, he will fill you on the rest of it. But that was one quick thing I wanted to address because every match again some matches had to be changed on the card. All right, so go ahead, cuz.
All right, I'm back in it. 4th match of the night was the Ace God. Capitalized the Ace on that. Bull versus Tim. Tim looked familiar, but I don't know if I've seen him wrestle before. Maybe I have. I'm not sure. But this was my 2nd favorite match. This definitely would have been match number 1 for me, favorite wise, if it didn't go so long. That's what really weighed it out. This match went close to 20 and had good action, but Kazi and K Killer match went under 8 and had great action. So that was shorter, that still had just as much action. But this one was honestly right there behind it. It took them a little minute to get going with the action because I've said this plenty of times. I'm very understanding when it comes to like obviously getting the crowd into it, the antics and stuff like that. I'm ready to see somebody get slammed. I'm gonna be I get antics and I like to bring stuff in it, but I'm ready for y'all to go ahead and throw your dudes. So I feel like it took a little minute, but once they got going, they got going. This was the Ace that I've been wanting to see at IPW. I've been critical on them past few shows, saying like I feel like he ain't really giving his all or whatever. Like he's kind of giving half Ace. This was the Ace that I wanted to see, and I want to continue to see because I've seen him in plenty venues, do plenty different shows. This is the Ace I like to see, and I want to continue to see this Ace. There was a spot in this match that I really liked that I want to point out. So Tim did a moonsault. First moonsault, Ace rolled out the way, and he landed on his feet. Got Ace back down, connected on the moonsault, pinned him, got the 2. Went for the moonsault again, and when he got up there, ref was checking on Ace, make sure he was good. Ace pushed the ref against the ropes, knocked him down, got Tim all out of whack. That kind of gave the momentum back to Ace. When he hit the unorthodox Kobe. He hit the Kobe off the ropes. I ain't never seen that.
Ooh.
He did a springboard Kobe. Boom.
He like that.
1, 2, 3. Then I've never seen him do this. And I really, really like that one. Again, the time limit is the only thing that makes this match 2 instead of 1. So I gave this one an 8 out of 10. 5th match was a young man named Chris Gage versus this guy right here, TKO. This was the typical TKO match. If you've ever been to any Icon Pro Wrestling show, if you ever went to ALW, them, I ain't gonna.
I want you to no.
Yo,
Yeah, I'm with you on that.
what?
You know how the crowd is when TKO comes out. You know what people are looking forward to when TKO comes out and everything. So this was the typical TKO match. What like watered this match down was the other guy was green.
Yeah.
Green is my favorite color. Green is the car I used to drive. You know, this is nothing against him. You know what I'm saying? Me saying this because he was green. This was his very first match. So I'm not trying to down the young man. I'm just calling it what it was. So that took away from the match because you can kind of see he was kind of rushing a little bit. You can kind of see he was kind of trying to do stuff when like stuff didn't need to be done at that time. But you can also see a potential in the young man of being something.
Oh, he gonna be something.
Oh yeah.
He definitely gonna be something.
I can see some, you know, like a little Kurt Angle maybe into.
Yeah, see, I'm glad you were saying that. Yep.
Wow.
I was saying that too.
that.
I like that.
I can see a little Kurt Angle in him, but that's gonna take obviously work, practice, more matches. Like
Train.
yeah, but he can be that. You know, you can definitely see it. But I gave this match a 5 out of 10 because it wasn't terrible, but it could definitely been a whole lot better. Last match of the night was Black the Jack against this other brother sitting right next to TKO, Snooty Fox. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think these two just have the best of chemistry. You know, the chemistry just isn't there. And I've seen them wrestle against each other twice already. So I feel like I've seen enough from these two to know like the chemistry is just not there. Like I feel like the styles don't really mesh. The flow and stuff just don't really mesh. Snooty was doing his thing, definitely. I do feel like this match was better than the previous match, beginning wise, but it did lose me towards the end. I feel like the finish kind of like I wasn't ready for it. I feel like some more could have happened before the finish came, but then it just kind of like got there, and I was like, well, damn, I kind of could have seen a little bit more, but like you said, like some of the matches did kind of go over, so they had to cut theirs a little shorter than what they probably wanted. The Skipper Jenkins the third made this match a lot more worth watching because of his antics. We know the relationship he has with Snooty. We know how much he doesn't like Snooty. I really like the whole brick thing and the shenanigans stuff. Tied the match back into it with bringing the crowd into it and everything like that. But all in all, it could have been better. It was this match, but I gave this one a 4 out of 10 because I was very critical and harsh on the last one. This one was better, so I'm not gonna be as harsh because, like I said, it was a better match. And that wrapped up the show right there with those 6 matches. My favorite, again, being the K Killer and Kazi. The Ace and Tim was right after that, followed by TKO's match, and then we're gonna go kind of a tie for the 2 last matches that I feel like could have been better, but they just weren't as good as the other 4 matches that I like. Oh no, Kazi and K Killer first, Ace and Tim second. The tag team match, I call it the Smoke Brothers.
No, because I will say this. Shout out to Cuz and thank you for that.
Yeah.
All right.
Shout out, definitely.
So a couple questions. If you want to ask Cuz, I'm gonna start out with one question in particular to start out. So let's go back through the matches. On the first one, you talked about K Killer's athleticism.
Yeah.
Right? For the ones that don't know, when it comes to one part that has athleticism, the man leaps from like literally mid-range to do a splash, and it's phenomenal.
Out of the gym.
So my question is, what do you think the High Ropes Icon should do with the potential of K Killer and Kazi moving forward? Because again, we're done for a year. But
those 2 guys can definitely be cornerstones for this for the company. In my opinion, depending on when it comes down to like, you know, what do you do? Some belts or anything like that, having a top heel, top face, stuff like that. I feel like at least one of these guys can be that. You know, K Killer, his what's the word I'm looking for? His character kind of like confused me sometimes because I feel like the way he comes out is kind of heelish, but he gets cheered, so it works for him. I don't know why I kind of could see him as a heel, but I do like his face work. But I do feel like he could be pushed. He could be pushed a little forward. He can definitely be pushed forward
He's
because
still just trying to find himself, bro.
say what?
That's it. He's still trying to find himself, don't you? Like he's still trying to figure out who he is. You know what I mean?
I mean, it's like, but yeah, it goes along with it's two of the same. I think it's two of the same.
It is. No,
yeah,
it
it's
is.
two of the same.
Totally.
Yeah.
But I do like his in-ring work. He has the crowd behind him for sure because they definitely was cheering for him the whole time. In-ring work is good. He has the crowd into it. I think it depends on who you pair him with, because I like the work that he had with Metallica, but I liked him going against Kazi a whole lot more. If that makes sense. So I definitely see them both getting a push. Kazi, I did not know was this deep into the industry. Like I didn't know he had put so much work in to he is now. So I need to see Kazi a little bit more to say that about him. I need to see him a little bit more because I'm pretty sure he is a heel. He doesn't feel heel to me just yet, but I also haven't seen him wrestle enough to determine that for myself. I've seen K Killer plenty of times, plenty. Mm-hmm. I've only seen Kazi maybe twice, maybe a little more than that. And then the other times that I've seen him was way like years ago, to the point where I don't even remember how he worked years ago. So recently, I've seen him maybe 2-3 times. So that's my spiel on those two.
Gotcha. Do you have a question for Cuz?
No, I think he pretty much described what he feel, and I understand all that. Yeah,
I would say and this goes back on your point. Me and you spoke about this post show. So a lot of times when you're when you're in the moment of something, say this event just happened, I seen what I just seen. We have our notes. It's one thing to say I think me and you both kind of course agreed that when you see something now, it's not the same when you see it later. Yes. Right. And so in saying that, I guess I'm leading to say that with the last match, that's why I'm like, I'm glad with the whole show, and it'll be out soon on Patreon. We'll talk about that in a couple minutes. But I'm glad that we all had a chance to go back and look at some of the things that happened at the Icon 3rd year anniversary. So with that being said, going forward, who do you think would be, if you were playing matchmaker with Icon Pro and you said, hey, let me get a heavyweight champion. Let's say we will have a light heavyweight champion and tag champions. So far with the talent you've seen at Icon, or again, because you the independent world to you is, something you're still learning. Who would you say in those positions? Who will be your heavyweight champ at Icon? Who will be your light heavyweight champ? And who will be your tag team champions? Which we do have the Ebony Giants. That's crazy. As the tag team champions. But what would, if you was to do, hey, we gave you the book, you run it, what would you do with those 3 positions?
My heavyweight, I'm gonna leave the heavyweight champion for last because that's the most important title. With the tag champions, I think it could either be that's tough because I like heels holding the title, but I feel like if you want the crowd more into it, it needs to be AJ and TNT. Mm-hmm.
Right. So if you're looking at that, because now we know that AJ and TNT did defeat the Ebony Giants in this previous show in this triple threat. So I think that it's been some rumblings they may have earned a title shot.
They pinned one of either Baby Listen or Moses. The Ebony Giants didn't get pinned. They didn't win the match, but the Ebony Giants did not get pinned.
Okay, glad you added that. Thank you. Yeah. So
battle it out, and let's see who can come on top. Because those are the two strongest tag teams in IPW. 2 strongest right there. Those 2. So I feel like having them go at it. They feel like they deserve it. All right. Show us you deserve it. Come in the ring and pin one of us 1, 2, 3, or make one of us tap out on this mat.
I like it.
I feel like be it because that crowd don't like them Ebony Giants. They make sure that We not here for y'all. We not here for y'all. Y'all ain't got cheer for us. We gonna come in. We gonna handle our business. We gonna knock some people out. We gonna throw some people into this canvas, and we gonna leave out here with these belts. But then on the side, you got TNT. You got AJ. You got Action Jackson. Crowd. This the complete opposite. The crowd is into them. They want to cheer for them. Anything like that. They want the crowd behind them. That's what they want. So it's two polar opposites that's gonna have to come together in class and see who's gonna come out on top. For the light heavyweight championship, it could be K Killer. I think K Killer can definitely be that. Depending on the ability, you know how big of a Kent Wolf fan I am. So it could be.
I was about to say, I said he going somewhere else.
Can be one of the two. So, but it all depends on how often Kent Wolf is going to be on the show. You know, so K Killer, if it can't be Kent Wolf, I'm looking at Kent Wolf because you know that's my guy. That's definitely my guy. And
I know you love this Kent Wolf. I do too. Like I love both people. Yes, Kent. And then for everybody that doesn't know, again, he wasn't on the show this previous weekend. He was supposed to have this great potential matchup against the ace guy there at Royal. However, he had a situation that he could not control, and he feels really bad. He feels horrible. He let us know today about it, and I told him, man, don't blame yourself. Some things in life you cannot control. That's right. And we're glad that he's feeling better. He's doing better. Shout out to you, Kent.
Shout out, man.
And a lot of things too. We're gonna start bringing more people on the pod. Oh, go ahead. Sorry, Cuz. Go ahead.
Kent, shout out to you, man. We hope
some wishes to you, bro. For real.
We're gonna make sure we clip this up and put this on Facebook for you because we're gonna start getting better on our social media. So we gotta work on our presence. But yes, we love you, Kent. We're glad you're getting better. Don't blame yourself. You know, hey, the opportunity is going to be there because we know if from IP Dub it's got a inkling or an ear in on the Bookers meeting and the Bookers are listening, you already know, man. We think highly of you as the boys in the back, and so you know, it's definitely the same in the company. But continue on with your heavyweight. It's just
for the heavyweight. I feel like you can't go. I feel like you can't go wrong with the ace guy. You just can't go wrong with the ace guy.
Gotcha.
It's ace. I feel like also I think the start off for a heavyweight champion, it should be a heel. In my opinion, I think it should be. I feel like go wrong with ace.
Gotcha. So you heard that from Cuz from IP Dub. He is saying that if he's playing matchmaker and for the booking committee of IPW, he'd be listening. But he did say that he'll mention the fact that he would love to see, even though the Ebony Giants are the tag team champions, that he do want to see a face-off with AJ Action Jackson and Chris TNT Taylor. So we definitely will go ahead and see what they say about that because right now, currently, we're not doing any more shows in Burlington for 2024. We need to rest. It's been
we're tired, boss.
We're tired, you know, and being honest, man, you know, this time of the year for the past recent years, it's been a strain on again with our family lives, things we really got to encounter and deal with because it's the holiday season, and so we don't feel like it's right as one of the people of IPW that we should press people during this time to try to fulfill obligations and things like that. So we're going to work on some things, potentially being in new locations. Is words we're talking about being in the state of Georgia by the end of the year, possibly. Chapel Hill in North Carolina. We're talking about that. So definitely keep your eye out for new news that's coming on because, again, just in Burlington tonight right now, we're cool on that. Shout out to the Positive Attitude Youth Center for giving us a great building to work in. They're awesome people. They do a lot of good things. Yes, sir.
Shout out Pastor Curry.
Shout out to Pastor Curry. He's a great man in our community. He does a lot. They have a show December the 7th. December 7th, right. Yep, I will not be there on the card. However, I probably will be in attendance to support these ladies and gentlemen that's going to be competing that night for a good cause. They're doing this. It's called Benefits Championship Wrestling. Every show that they do is to benefit a cause, and what bigger cause than it all is to help the Positive Attitude Youth Center. So
That's right.
we will give some details of that show because this man right here will be performing. I will not, unfortunately. However, all wrestling in Burlington is good wrestling. That again we support. That's right. What? Because Cuz know this. Snoots know this. So Snooty is from Chapel Hill. Me and Cuz, we're from Burlington, North Carolina. All right? We representing. We all Tar Heel fans too. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to BC. But I'm going to make this very clear. One thing I am going to do, I'm always going to fight for my home, my city. Because these are my people. You know what I'm saying? And so for anybody out there, I understand that you think that because one company closed years ago that, the cities, it's not. I'm going to tell you right now, the bus stops here and it stops with us. Well, you ain't getting past these city gates on a regular occurrence because we let y'all be visitors too long, and I think y'all starting to get comfortable in our house. See, in Burlington, you're not familiar to us. So stop trying to pretend to be us. We don't know you. You take yourself back to where you're going from and get on from around here because we don't play that here. Like I said, if Snooty Fox, we got to be the gatekeepers of the mid-state, we're going to do that because you will represent and understand that we are the faces of this here city. We are the reason they come out there. You know why? Because we care about you guys here in Burlington, North Carolina. Point blank, period. We always try to provide the best entertainment because we love you people. We don't curse. We don't do blood and violence. Why? Because that don't bring people together. That sometimes can separate people. So I encourage you guys, when y'all see Benefits Championship Wrestling here in Burlington, North Carolina, you show love and support to those guys. They ain't been nothing but good people. Jimmy Harris ain't nothing but a good person. Pastor Kerry Richmond ain't been nothing but good people. There's other promotions that wrestle here that's, it's okay, and I have no quarrels with. But we're gonna like I'm gonna tell you, this city is ours, and we will take this over. I promise you that. You hear me? You hear us. Even Cuz can join to this. Here we go with this thing again. Even Cuz can join to this.
Which way? Oh,
it's hard, Cuz. But like I said, B-Town is in our heart, our soul, and our spirit. We love every single one of y'all. And like I said, we're going to provide the best entertainment.
Y'all our foes, though. We mess with y'all.
Right, because like I said, this is our home. And like I said, we'll let y'all been visitors too long for a lot of y'all playing around. So, hey, it stops here, all right? So go ahead and pack your bags and get up out of here because it's done. You're done.
Yeah.
You're done.
Not here.
All right?
Yeah.
But I would say this, too. Well, that's what
there's a vape.
It'd be all right. So, at the end of the day, that I would say this, guys, like, what a show Saturday, right? Like, honestly, at the bottom of my heart, it's like, I think that behind the scenes and all the travel that people had to get to the venue, it's a lot of things that went on. I know Cuz, we spoke about it. The Fox, we spoke about it after the show. We cannot thank you guys enough.
I swear.
For showing us so much love.
So much love.
So much support. The house was so good, from every single individual in that building. We want to thank you guys because without you guys being there, there's no Icon Pro. There's no reason for us to sit there and go as hard as we do. And like Cuz said several times, we don't have, like, when sometimes in matches, chemistry somehow doesn't work at times. However, we go out there with our best effort. And yet we put on a great entertainment. The responses we hear online is so great, and we appreciate it. We take good and bad because if you say something bad, we can always learn from it, grow, get stronger as a company. And then again, because I think sometimes people get that misconception that when you hear all this bad news, why don't nobody scream about good news? Yeah. That's not true. It's just bad news travels faster than good news.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
That's the first thing you always hear is about something bad somebody did.
Right.
You never hear about the great things that somebody accomplished.
Correct. Let's talk about the great things that happened, right? Cuz you know the area. We all grew up our whole lives.
Yeah.
We sat here in this part of town that, again, a lot of times it's really hard to have people come out and show up. And they did. They came from all over Alamance County in the adjoining states. I know people that travel 3 hours to be there at our show.
That's right.
So you can't tell us that we ain't trying everything we can to make sure that we're providing the best wrestling, but also too, think about those people on that side of town. They're not out in the streets or causing a problem in society, which a lot of people deem these people undeemable or they should be put aside. That's ridiculous. The community doesn't work that way. It does not. Wrestling communities bring people together.
That's right.
It brings all types of people, and that's exactly what it was. We had a Halloween costume contest.
It was beautiful.
So good. So all the participants, y'all did an amazing job. We oh man, it was so
We
good.
appreciate you. We praise you, man.
Yeah.
Look, hey, shout out to all the participants, everybody who decided to show up and be involved in this contest, man. Like, seriously, that's what the community thing is all about. And people getting involved. That's it.
Absolutely. And then we had so many people that donate. Thank you to everyone that donated to this cause. We know you could not be there. However, they spent the time to be able to send us like be able to get us something to help out with the cause of what we try to do. And we can't thank you guys enough. Thank you, every single one of y'all.
It was involved some way.
Yeah, it was, man. And then, like I say,
everybody had something to give.
And of course, we're gonna shout out Cuz. Cuz is, man. We had our walkie-talkies working this show, and I know he got tired of hearing me.
You didn't leave that shit on the back of the truck.
No, I got all of them. I got all of them this time. But no, Cuz, man, I know it was difficult. We were trying to, get better at what we do on the production side, and he got an earful in a good way. Again, I was excited, but things was moving swimmingly. Thank you for always, keeping us on time with the show. You had to pace like you always do.
You be on point now.
Yeah, man. Thank you, for sure.
Does be on point now.
I appreciate it.
He's not messing around. He ain't gonna move. It's from his position. He not gonna get up. He gonna make sure everything is where it's supposed to be. Salute the big cuz, like he do his thing. Word up.
Appreciate it.
That's all I can say about it. Word up.
Is there anything you would like to say? Because we're gonna go ahead and wrap it up in like 5 minutes and let you get back to your food and stuff. Or you can stay to the end. It's on you. But if you want to dip out, it's on you. Or whatever, you can stay around for the last 5 if you want to.
I'm gonna stay around, but I'm definitely gonna get this food together for. So,
Go do
3 minutes.
All right.
I lost that. You caught it?
Yeah, it's because now you see the feature. Sometimes now you see what
that's
live.
what
So now you can see that. Right. It's not the fact they don't hear you. Sometimes it may be that
it'd be delayed.
Or one person talking.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. So you see, guys, we're back here. We're working, trying to make sure we be y'all the best podcast, because now we see some things that we can work on to improve.
Right.
But we got we're getting closer to the time where it's time for us to get off this podcast.
Right.
But before we do, is there anything that's going on the next week or so that people need to know about, like wrestling? That you got any shows you're going to be on? Fill the people in on. Oh, really quick. Let's see what. My bad. Let's see what Walter said. He said
he want to know. He
want to know. Hey, that's a good question, Walter. Hey, we'll make sure Cuz try to answer that. Get back here. You right though. That's a good question. Also, too, shout out to my daughter Tiana.
Shout out.
Yeah, shout out. She out here watching Daddy. See what I told y'all, everybody? They watching us. They watching. We can't just be saying something crazy.
Yeah, you can't. That's what I was saying. We can't say too much.
We can't.
We be trying to limit what we have in our
minds. It's going to change real soon.
Oh, it's going to change.
We're going to have
Sometimes the kids they get off if you don't want to hear it. Sometimes we get warned.
I don't think so. Like I said, 18 and for 18 and over, please, we're going to tune it. But anyway, go ahead and let the people know where they can find you this weekend. So, if you are here, because again, sometimes got off days,
November 3rd. See, I'm kind of, it's been a kind of weird past few days. Like I said earlier, y'all, Teddy told you earlier, I told you early on in the show, man, I've been dealing with a lot of stuff. So I may not be accurate with the date. I know November 3rd, meeting this guy, but I pointed the right way.
That's all we did.
Dang, it didn't work. Me and this guy will both
got it right.
Be in Chapel Hill, North Carolina on November 3rd. Chapel Hill, North Carolina, my hometown.
Yes, sir. November 3rd, baby.
It's right here.
Hey, real quick.
Jimmy Dale, right?
Hold on, what's your cash app, my brother? Oh, snap. My bad.
Devon Rigsby.
All right.
Dawson, Devon Rigsby.
Gotcha.
We will be both of them. Every time. Go ahead.
Oh, no. He
I
can still see you.
appreciate-
He
no,
can
I
still see you.
appreciate
He can still see you.
Okay.
Yeah, just screen up.
Me and TKO will both be in Chapel Hill, North Carolina, November 3rd. We'll be at the beer study. Yep, that's it.
Gotcha.
Boom.
All
and
right.
we will be right there and
Live in that color.
I swear to
You know what I'm
God.
saying? Like,
What?
I mean,
And who
it could
knows
be the black on silver, the black
Man,
on
it could
black,
be-
it
it
could
don't
be the black
matter.
on red. But
Oh,
somebody
we
taking
in
a
there.
fade. Oh, real quick,
Somebody
boys.
finna get their ass. Well, I'm sorry. Did I say that? I sure did.
No, you good.
Your kid's supposed to be in the bed anyway.
Yeah, take it to bed.
Bam.
Take it to bed.
Jimmy Dale. Yeah, we in the match.
That's right. That's right.
Hey, yeah, y'all seen the Jimmy Dale.
Hey, but real quick, cause Walter had a question. He wanted to know. He said, what are you eating? He said, what are you gonna be eating? He said, what are you cooking?
I made a pizza.
Say it again.
I made a pizza.
Oh, man. What topic you got on there? Let the people know.
I also for those that don't know, I don't eat meat. I don't eat dairy. I don't eat no animal products.
Yeah, vegan.
Say the animals, stop eating all the animals. Take care of the animals. But it's everything I'm about to say is all like vegan ingredients. So it's a pepperoni jalapeno bacon, but the pepperoni and bacon are both vegan, along with my vegan cheese and everything like that. So that's what I whipped up tonight.
Yeah, man.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Appreciate that, cuz. So, about to say, for all y'all want to, again, go to a cleaner life of eating that, I also don't eat pork. But, you know, like I say, it's some things we got to adjust in our lives because some things we can't tolerate. We get a little bit older. And sometimes, like you said, stay away from those. So, for some people, stay away from them. Stay away from them animals. When y'all out there, some of y'all with that horse meat.
That's the mammals.
Some of y'all out there, horse meat. Horse meat. Or those chicken legs. I mean, those cat legs. I ain't gonna say from where.
Dang, oh Lord, not the goddamn restaurant.
Give me that swine. Oh, this man
No,
like
no,
a
no,
swine.
Hey.
Yeah, but I'm gonna be real brief and real quick.
Brother,
Swine, my brother. One fish, two fish. No, but really quick.
Nick that
Give it to me. 009. Oops, I'm fine. My bacon smell.
I had to step out of camera on this shit. Boy, that shit, I'm about to get
All right. Yeah, real quick, if y'all want to find me, we'll be wrestling at Gouge Professional Wrestling this weekend. Check me out on Facebook. I have the postings on there so you can check out where to find me. I will be live and in color. I did have 2 bookings, however. Things happen. Things got switched. It's perfectly
It
fine.
happens.
I'm good on that. Now, really quick before we get out of here, so I'm going to get my socials out real quick because we got 2 minutes left before we get off of here. I'm TKO Teddy Ireland Jr. You can check me out at Teddy Ireland Jr. on Facebook, TKO336 on all platforms. You can also check out Icon Professional Wrestling on all platforms. And for your latest news, really quick, Snooty, go ahead and knock out the socials.
It's your boy Snooty Fox as always. Look me up on Facebook, Snooty Fox, 2 X's in the Fox. It's a Y, it's not an IE. I'm telling you, if you want to look up my normal page, Devon Rigsby, you see it somewhere on the screen. Also, hey, look, if you want to donate to the cause, man, I'm going through some things. $ Devon Rigsby is capital in the D and in the R. Everything else good. I'd appreciate anything.
That's right, man. So if y'all understand really fast, man, $1 can go a long way. Cuz, get back to socials real quick, please.
y'all can follow me on my Instagram at Drink More Juice. Drink More Juice, spelled JOOSE. I do make my own juices, lemonade and stuff. I will be bringing that back because I did step away for a second to get me some more products. But I will be bringing that back. Y'all can also follow my personal page at No Tat Shawty. That's NOTATSHAWTY. But follow me on Drink More Juice. Hey, don't go get that Minute Maid, that Welch's, nothing like that. Come get something that's fresh.
I'm coming to see you, cuz.
Fresh, not doing that pasteurized stuff, nothing like that. Real ingredients, all healthy for you. You know what I'm saying? Y'all follow me.
All right, we got 20 seconds left. So before we get in, like I said, everybody, get what you can if you want to be able to look out for your boy right here You can easily just do that. Go on your Cash App, hit them up, or hit them up on social media sites. We'll get back to regular scheduled programming next week, but thank y'all for allowing us to talk our talk about Icon Pro. We'll be back next week. Love y'all. Thank y'all. God bless y'all. Have a good week. We'll see y'all. Peace.
What you looking at, boy? What you looking at? I got a TKO on wherever the pool is at. What you looking at, boy? What you looking at? Got two toolies of my own, I don't need that. Hold up, no sir. Step into the mic, bring me closer. Sabotage back in the lab and to stop the you gon' have to wait that boat that swole up. Anytime I pull up the bars, I buck up my shoulders and pour the heart. Word to God, my
This shit